Hey, what's up you guys? John from Old Reading Farm here. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, we're going to do two things. One, I'm going to show you this custom run that I built around one of our friends' coops, which is really cool and kind of a nice little thing to do. And secondly, and make sure you stick around, we're going to pick up the first round of fiber from our alpacas from the fiber mill. Let's get to it. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about the 4 things that you need to know to build the ultimate chicken run, just like the one that I've built here. Let's get into it. First thing you're going to want to know is how big you're going to make it. Now, conventional wisdom says that you want 10 square feet of outside space per bird. So I think they have 5 birds that are going in here, so this is plenty of space. It's about 25 feet long and 8 feet wide, so that's over 160 square feet, so they have plenty of room. You can maybe get away with a smaller space if you free range your birds, but up here we have a lot of aerial predators, so no free ranging for us. So anyway, so about 10 square feet per bird for outside space. If it's enclosed, you can get away with smaller space as long as you clean it and as long as they have outdoor time outside of that space so that they don't peck at each other. Number 2, and the most important, is protection. You want to make sure that this is very well protected. On this one we use chicken wire because everything is super expensive these days. And the way that I attached it, and you can sort of see it here, is with these roofing screws. So these are screws that have little rubber washers on them, and I find that when you use that, you can also stretch the wire really tight so you can get that nice flat appearance, sort of like my abs. Just kidding. But that way you can pull it a little bit tighter to get that nice flat look so it looks a little bit better. I also always now put the wire on the inside, that way you don't see all the fasteners on the outside. You know, it's something little, but I think it makes it look a little bit better. So then we also have a skirt that you can see all along the back end on the inside, so creatures that dig will find a face full of chicken wire on the ground. But my plan is always to lock up the chickens at night so that the creatures that dig generally come at night, so hopefully they don't come and get your chickens. But always have a little skirt. The real sure way of making sure things don't dig under your coop is to dig a foot or 2 down and then put hardware cloth or chicken wire underground. That's a really good deterrent. Or you could pour a concrete slab. Nothing's getting through that. But other than that, you want to make sure that every open spot is filled. On this build, we had this fence that's a solid fence that we used, so we didn't need to get all the wire for that. We just used that as part of the backing for the run. And then we attached it on the top here to the roof of the run, and it goes all along the side and even under the bottom. And we have a little skirt that comes out, and there's a bunch of rocks to hold that down. Because obviously if you have a chicken run and it's not secure, something's going to get in there. Chickens are pretty low on the food pyramid. Chickens are pretty low on the food chain, and everything likes the taste of chicken. Number 3 is I'm going to call people problems. So I'm really tall, and if I'm going to be maintaining this coop, if I'm going to be cleaning it out, I want it to be easy to get in there. So I'm tall, and obviously I didn't build this for myself, but my friend is also tall. So you want to make sure it's, somewhat easy to get into. This one I have to duck a little bit here. But here's where the chicken door is, so they have all this space. I have to duck down a little bit here. But then when I come over to the big human-sized door, I have plenty of headspace. So that if I'm in here, if I'm mucking this out, if I'm cleaning it out, I don't have to worry about hitting my head. That's always very nice. Because I can tell you from experience that doing work in a chicken coop or chicken run that is too small for you to get into, you're not going to want to do the work. And then you're also, so it's not going to get done, your chickens aren't going to have as much fun, and you will have sad chickens, which nobody likes a sad chicken. So the other nice thing that we did with this one is we built the run around, and then we had the nesting boxes stick out so that you can gather eggs without even going in there, which is really nice. So now that I've shown you this, I'm all done. It's time to head back home and see what's going on there.
So John has been working so hard building coops for us, building barns and structures for us, fencing for us, and he's doing it for other people too. He just finished working on a really cool run and prefab coop project for one of our neighbors. Yep. And now I am dragging him on to our next special project.
Hardly dragging.
Hardly dragging.
Little,
We're excited.
Little drag, but it's okay.
You want to say what we're doing?
So we're going to pick up the yarn made from our alpaca fiber.
Hooray!
Round 1, because we have more coming, right?
Yep, so this is going to be all of our original alpacas, so that means it will not include the Vermont 5 is what I've been calling them. So it won't be Maple, Brownie, Silver, Frosty, and Snowball.
No, Marshmallow.
Yeah, Marshmallow is like one of the OGs.
Yeah.
So it'll be our 3 Surreys and all the Wakayas that we owned prior to getting the Vermont 5, excluding Cookie because she came to us shorn. So we're going to go pick all those yarns up and we will show you what they look like when we get them.
Woo! This is just the leftovers. This is the good stuff.
Wow. Let's go take a look at it.
Goodness.
Should I show Marshmallow one of her fibers?
Familiar.
Look.
Yeah, there's a lot of Macy.
Disinterested. I got Pumpkin's attention though.
So we have two different, well, we have a bunch of different types of yarn here, but these here are twists. And so this is Connie and Sophie right here, which are 2 buddies. And so this is like some of the coarser fiber that's actually mixed together and goes through the same process as the normal fiber. It's actually came out super nice and it's actually really interesting. I'm interested to see what people can do. And then this is Pumpkin and Marshmallow. And so this is Surrey and this is Wakaya. So you can see the difference. This one is much more silky and smooth. And this one is much more fluffy. And then this gigantic pile here is Macy, Linda, and Sophie mixed together. Again, with the slightly coarser fiber that they have. But again, it's super nice. Soft.
So this that John just showed you, like he said, was the second. So that's the neck, belly, and legs. And then this is the first. So this is just the blanket that goes basically around the back. This is Macy, Connie. We have Sophie and Linda mixed together here. So those are all of our Wakayas that we had processed. And then these are our 3 Surreys. So this fiber is a lot thinner. If you can see how like thin each strand is. And like John said, it's a lot silkier. So this is what Mocha came out looking like. This is Marshmallow, who I said when we were picking up the yarn is kind of like a toasted marshmallow. And this is what Pumpkin came out looking like. So I think these came out looking like beautiful. I think they're really cool. I'm super happy with them. So we are going to label all of these with the weight and the number of yards and the alpaca that it's made from. And these are going to launch on our website August 5th, which is our wedding anniversary.
Woo!
So happy anniversary to us. We're really excited for anybody who wants some to get some into their hands.
Thank you guys very much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. If you want to see the video of when we first got our very first alpacas, check it out right here. We put out new videos on Mondays and Fridays, and we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure to stop by and say hello next time. See ya.